Thank you, Dr. Wallace. Hey. Welcome, freshmen. I am Chris Childress. I am your president of the Student Government Association here at Gordon State College. Just wanted to welcome you here. What are we doing here? This is a convocation. This is a gathering of the freshman class with the faculty of Gordon State College. What you should see today is your future, what you inspire to be, what you want to be, the direction that we all should be heading as college students. This is the second week of your college life. Today, you will be presented your future. What we will first see is a processional. In the processional, you will see all the faculty walk in, adorned in regalia. If you notice their headwear will have different colors representing their different disciplines. Their gowns shall have colors that represent the colors of the schools from which they graduated from. You will see that there is much diversity. There is much discipline. You will see doctors walking in front of us, trimmed. That's how you denote them. Be inspired today. And today is going to be the beginning of a very luxurious future for you at Gordon State. Okay, I ask that everybody please stand, silence your cell phones, and enjoy the processional. You may be seated. Now, each and every one of you should have just looked out at this processional and at least for a moment was excited that one day that you'll be adorned in some of this regalia. It's impressive, is it not? I know I can't wait for me to wear some. But behind me is more than just regalia. In my time here, I have friends, the faculty that have helped me, that you'll come to find to be more than resourceful for you. And that alone should be enough for you to be able to get through school. But more than what's just we're visualizing right now, we're going to bring to you today in this convocation some wisdom from stakeholders just like you at Gordon State College. You're going to hear from a student, and Miss Charlie Coile, who is the editor-in-chief at the Gordon College Press. She is the president of TAGS, which is the tutoring club It's the tutoring club here at Gordon College that is more than impressive. She's an English major. She's already obtained her associate's degree here. An impressive Gordon State student. You also hear from a leader within the community who was an alumni from Gordon College. He is also the president and the CEO of the Monroe County Bank. And he will share with you wisdom as a stakeholder. And then finally, our final speaker, will be Dr. Burns, President Burns, our president here at Gordon State College. He is a former congressman. He is a former dean. He is a proven leader and no doubt a hands-on individual. The entire time they're speaking, you should still be in awe at the discipline that's behind them and anticipating learning to know the discipline that is behind me. For our first speaker, Ms. Charlie Coile.
Hey everybody, I'm Charlie, and I was kind of laughing as Chris was speaking because I didn't start out very disciplined at all, and I get to share that with you here today. When I started out at Gordon College, it was Gordon College then, I spent my entire new student orientation in the admissions office trying to get accepted. I missed it all, and when I finally was, I found out there wasn't going to be a dorm room for me, which was a shock because my family lives 2 hours away and no dorm room means no college. Luckily, they told me after I had a mild panic attack that I qualified for the very, very last room on campus. So from day one, I already wasn't doing very well and classes hadn't even started. That dorm room turned out to be reserved for honor students, and I, as I'm about to explain, was not honor student material. By the end of my first year at Gordon, I had a GPA of 0.28. That's a pretty terrible GPA. I was on academic suspension or probation, and let me share with you some of my embarrassing moments. I failed Dr. Rainey's English online class. I bombed Dr. Thomas's American History course, and I'm a little embarrassed, Dr. Mayo, if you're here, because not only did I fail his class, I didn't show up to any of his tests, and I didn't even bother to go to the final. So there's some discipline for you. Then something happened. A lot of little things happened, but one big thing happened that stands out to me as a turning point. A professor, he told me I was stupid. Well, he insinuated that I was stupid, and it wasn't just me, it was the entire class. And to be fair, we were a pretty rude bunch of kids. It seemed like everyone with issues with authority turned out to the same English class that semester. Whatever his reasons for saying it, I took it really, really personally. I hated him. And there was no way on earth he was going to be right. I was going to pass that class. So I started doing things like showing up, taking notes, planning ahead, not procrastinating, studying, not cramming. There's a huge difference. And although these steps may seem really obvious to some of you, you'd be amazed at how many people forget these obvious things. By the end of the semester, I was off of academic probation. I passed the class. I became very good friends with the professor I hated. And not only that, but I did so well, he recommended me to tutor in the Student Success Center. And ever since then, college has been an incredible experience because those obvious things I learned seeped into all my other classes. And I wish I had more time to share with you the incredible opportunities that this school provides, that this community has to offer to you, but they gave me 5 minutes, so I can't. What I do hope you'll take away from my terrible beginning here at Gordon College is that you not make the same mistakes I did. You don't have to be at school an extra year like I am. You don't have to watch all your friends from high school, like I did last May, post pictures of their graduation ragers that I couldn't go to because I had to study. So please listen to the people ahead of me and the people after me and learn that this is an incredible school and you are presented with an incredible opportunity. Thank you.
As Chris stated, my name is Bill Bazemore, and I'm a banker in Forsyth. Thank you, Dr. Burns, for inviting me to today's convocation. As a Gordon alumnus, I am proud of my Gordon degree. I am proud of my time on this campus as a student and now as a supporter. I invite you all to listen with me for just a few minutes as I pose 2 questions. The answers that you will develop in your mind as these questions are asked will be as individual as you are. Faculty, administration, I invite you to participate while it's mostly focused to the students. First, how did you end up at Gordon? Some of you students may be like me. I needed Gordon. I needed Gordon to finish my college education when my first option was no longer an option. Some of you are here beginning the pursuit of a bachelor's degree. When I was at Gordon, we would have never have imagined this school would provide that opportunity of a 4-year degree on this campus. Some of you may be here for a while to later move on and attend another college. Regardless of how you have ended up at Gordon, 2 things are abundantly clear. You need Gordon, and Gordon needs you. Secondly, why did you choose Gordon? Many of you like the proximity to home and the lower cost of attending. It doesn't matter if you are from Pike County, Lamar County, Griffin, Spalding, Ola, Luella, Mary Persons, Jackson, or any of these other neighboring schools. Each of you has one thing in common. You chose Gordon. Many of you like the degree programs and the other fine educational offerings. Many of you prefer a smaller setting. Many of you have received assistance or scholarships. Regardless of why you chose Gordon, 2 things are abundantly clear. You need Gordon, and Gordon needs you. On this campus today are lovely grounds and beautiful buildings, and I will say they are much nicer than the ones I saw and experienced 31 years ago. But you, the entering freshman class, you come in stronger academically and more motivated than the one before you. And while this small part of the world we know now as Gordon State College continues to excel, one thing has been constant at this school since its inception. And that's the best overall group of people as a faculty and administration behind me. Coupled with this caring administration of Dr. Burns and the dedicated support staff on this campus, these professors and instructors know their content. Students listen to me. They know what you need to know. They know how to teach you what you need to know. And you will, one day, just like I, know that they knew. Let these people into your lives. It will make a difference. It did for me and still continues to. In conclusion, Gordon is full of goodness. The Gordon people. You are now a part of the Gordon people. If you believe that your life is fast today, let me assure you, it will speed up at warp speed when your formal education days conclude. So while it's slow, take time now to get to know the people seated beside you. Take time now to get to know the instructors and the administration in front of you. If you do, it'll make a difference. I challenge you to let their collective goodness work through you. Congratulations and best wishes this year.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Max Burns. I have the privilege of serving as president of Gordon State College, and I want to welcome you. If you happen to have a timing device, as I do, I encourage you to set that timing device and time my remarks, because some of my colleagues have suggested I can't do anything in 5 minutes. So we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a go. I will ask you to listen intently because I will be talking fast. And pay a little attention because I might accidentally say something that would be beneficial. I might. And by the way, there will be a test, okay? All good academics have to provide examinations of content. So I'll be visiting your classes and I will ask you some pertinent questions. Okay, so are you ready? Start. You got your start going? I got my start going. Okay, here we go. What do I expect of you? What do I, as president of Gordon State College, expect of you? First of all, I expect you to be a serious student. I expect you to take your responsibilities seriously. I expect that you will make your education your top priority while you're here. While you're here. You may say, well, why should I do that? Well, fundamentally, it's going to change your life. The education you receive at Gordon will change your life. And the opportunities that will be afforded in the future, you can only now imagine. So, number one, I want you to be a serious student. Number two, I want you to set goals. Goals. And I want to suggest the first goal. The first goal is that you complete your associate's degree in whatever area you choose in 2 years. 2 years from today. Not 3 years, not 4 years, not sometime in the future. In 2 years, make it your goal. Build a plan. Let's move on. The plan has to include a daily schedule. You realize now you have much more flexibility than you've ever had. So you have to set a daily schedule, which means you've got to prioritize things. And then you have to execute. And I will tell you that I expect you to show up for class. That's a priority, every class. Not some of the time, part of the time, occasionally, whenever I feel like it, when I'm not asleep, when I'm not playing, when I'm not doing something else, every time. And I expect you to be in class, and I expect you to be prepared, which means that you've done an assignment, which means you've done the readings, you've done the problems, and those kind of things. So I expect you to set a goal, which is graduation in 2 years with an associate's degree and 4 years with a bachelor's degree. But let's start with a near-term goal. Have a plan, execute the plan. Now, did I mention B's are better? I expect that you to be at an academic level of performance that says, I can earn, there are no gifts, I can earn a B or better in all of my academic work. because C's do you no good. Anybody can make C. You got to make C to get out. So C's don't distinguish you from anyone else. B's are better. When you're challenged, I expect you to seek help. Okay? That's why we're here. That's why everyone behind me is here. They are here to help you. When you have a challenge, let someone help you. A faculty member, a staff member, a fellow student. Did I mention our Student Success Center? Have we found the Student Success Center yet? Let me encourage you to find the Student Success Center, second floor Student Center. Visit it early and often. You will find Charlie in the Student Success Center, and she will help you and her colleagues. So, when you need support, we are there to support you. I expect you to respect yourself and others. I expect you to respect yourself and others. I expect you to conduct yourself in a professional manner. I expect your dress, your language, and your attitude to be positive and respectful. I expect you to respect your fellow students and Gordon State College and its history and its contribution to our region for 160 years. Third, I expect you to be successful. I expect you to be successful. Many of you came from supportive environments that have prepared you for the challenges at Gordon State College. Some of you have had to overcome many obstacles to be here, and I am grateful for that, and I applaud you. But don't let your past dictate your future. Make sure you control your future through your goals and your plans. Your success at Gordon starts with a successful first-year experience. I expect you to be here next fall this time. Do you hear me? I expect you to have a successful first year and be at Gordon State College next fall. Finally, I expect you to have fun. This is going to be a great experience. You will enjoy yourself. You will make best friends forever, right? Right here on this campus. And I expect you to enjoy your time here. I want to thank you for choosing Gordon State College. We're here to support your success. Please allow us to help you pursue your passion. Welcome to Gordon State. 4 minutes and 53 seconds.
President Burns, when your time started when you walked up here, not when you said push the start button. I got him for 6 minutes. I win. Look, you should be someone inspired, right? Right? Like, seriously, there's discipline behind me that is immense and intense, that is open and available for all of you. You will come back next fall because we are Highlanders, and that's what we do, is we come back. And then when we come back, oh, you don't let me get preachery on you, I'm sorry. Because I'm unscripted, okay? I'm unscripted. Because I have faith that I have a passion and a love for this school as a man, as a student, that I would like to just ask, it's like no other. None of you can stand up. I want you to come at me. I want you to be as good as me. I want you to be, I'm pushing you. I'm a student here at Gordon State College. I came to a convocation. I saw the discipline. I wanted that. I heard the wisdom from speakers. I wanted some of that. And today, this hour, do you know what y'all are going to do? Y'all are going to believe in yourselves. Y'all are going to know that you will graduate. And then you're going to have your head on your shoulders in a way that when you walk back to your classes, hopefully on time, that if you're not, you're going to be fashionably inspired. Okay, does every one of you have a program? Yeah, we got programs? Okay, I want to give you a little context about a creed. It's a commitment that you should make and you should live by, and something that has been adopted here at Gordon State College. That if you live by this and you believe in this, you will be a successful student. So what we are going to do here today is we are going to recite it together. We're going to do this together because this isn't about just you, it's about all of us and what we believe in. So this is what I ask of you. This is what I ask of you. Is that we will stand and we are going to recite this creed as Highlanders. And then we're going to continue to stand as we watch this faculty walk out. And they leave us inspired. So everybody please stand. I do not expect this to go just everybody together, but let's just kind of stick with this. This is going to be insanely cool. Are we ready? I said, are we ready? Yeah. Are we ready to believe that we are Highlanders? Here we go. Here we go. I believe in education centered on the principles of empowerment, excellence, and personal growth. I believe in intellectual and academic honesty and integrity with which I cannot earn the respect with those whom I interact. I believe in developing a sound mind, a sound body, and a spirit that is not afraid. I believe in serving my country and my community by seeking justice, respecting diversity, and living courageously. I believe that these goals can only be achieved through hard work, open-minded inquiry, and responsible living. Remain standing.